Hi guys. I stated that I would do a video regarding how to self-publish your books. So what I want to show you, I don't have all of my books with me. I have these three. I don't know if you can see them. These three right here. It's called The Little Girl Who Was Fat, Help I Want to Be Skinny, and it's it's published by me. This page right here, this book was published in 2016 by Zena Wealth and Success Business Enterprises, all rights reserved. That's the title of my business. And I don't think I have a index in here. No, I didn't put an index in here, but this was a short book. This is sorry. This is supposed to be a children's book. It is a children's book. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is about 17, 18 pages long. So first of all, yes. So these are just three of my books. I have two more books on Amazon, and they're called, one is called the Manipulation, how to spot bad people and the tricks that they play on you, and the other one is called The Church Girl That's in Love with a Man That Has Tattoos and So Much More. And all of these books are on Amazon. So a brief history on how I got started. I had went to my Chamber of Commerce, and your Chamber of Commerce is located in your surrounding area. So wherever you live, there is a Chamber of Commerce where you can go to get business tips, to get business guidance, to get a business mentor, to attend seminars, business, all type of business, anything that deals with business. That's where you can go to, is your Chamber of Commerce. So whatever zip code that you live in, reside in, you can contact that office and ask them, I would like to come in to meet with a counselor or a mentor. For me, mine was a mentor. And when I went, there is some history on why I contacted my Chamber of Commerce. I met this gentleman. He had given me his business card, and I've always wanted to learn about business, the ins and outs of how to do this and how to do that. So I wanted to have paper towels printed with inspirational writings on them. And so this gentleman was telling me, well, first of all, you need to get a business license. I'm like, okay. So he told me that I needed like $300 and some $100 for him to get my business license. I'm like, okay. And so, but before I handed him over the $300, I had researched his information. I had Googled his name, and when I had Googled the gentleman's information, immediately a website appeared, and it said ripoff.com. And okay, and his name appeared, and there was a lady that had reported him because he had ripped her off, taken her money, and didn't produce what he said that he was going to produce for her. And so I read that, and then when I had spoken with him, I had told him that, I Googled your information, and a ripoff.com appeared in bold red letters. And he got agitated, he got frustrated, he was was raising his voice saying, oh, that's a lie, that they should have taken that down, that was resolved, and that lady was a liar. So from there, you know, I'm always going to do my research. When somebody tell me something, I'm going to search you out. I'm going to research you. I'm going to Google you. I'm going to find what type of information that I can find on you, especially when it comes to business, and especially when it comes to me, that I have to hand over some money to you and I don't even know you. So I called my Chamber of Commerce and I asked them, I said, does a business license cost $300 and some? And they were like, no, a business license costs maybe $19, $20. And they said, what's going on? I said, well, this gentleman wants to get me a business license and he wants to charge me $300. They was like, whatever you do, don't give that gentleman any money. Come over here to our office and we will help you with your business ventures. So they was like, lose contact, lose that person's number, business card. That is not, that's a scam. So from there, I went to my Chamber of Commerce, and my Chamber of Commerce, my mentor asked me, what do you want to do? So I told him about the paper towels. He was like, well, you know, that costs a lot of money, that's expensive. And then he asked me, have you ever wanted to write books? I said, well, this lady had prophesied to me that I would write books. So I said, sure, I would love to take on that. So he said, well, because he also worked at the university, he said, well, I have a colleague and she writes books and she does this and she does that. He said, I'm going to set you up with her. She works over at the university. And so from there, I went to the university and met with the colleague. And from there, I was able to learn how to write books, publish my books, get them, have them uploaded on Amazon. All 3 of the books are on Amazon, like I stated. This book here about the children's books, Little Girl Who's Fat, Who Wants to Be Skinny, that's on Amazon. Manipulation, How to Spot people that are playing tricks and plans and try to get things out of you, that's on Amazon. And the Church Girl. So all of those on Amazon. And from there, my mentor, she was like, first you need to write. You need to start writing. So I started writing, I started typing what I wanted to do for my first book. So when I presented her with my manuscript, she was like, Zena, you need more pages. You need about 50 some pages. I'm like, okay. So I went back, started writing again, typing up. And so from there, when I presented her with my manuscript, she said, okay, this is good. So from there, we got my EIN number. That's your employee identification number, with the tax franchise tax board. No, IRS. Your EIN, the employee identification number. That is with the Social Security. I'm sorry, with the IRS. That's with the IRS. And that's free. You go to IRS.GOV, you're able to get your business EIN number. That's your tax number. If you just type in, if you Google, I want to get an EIN number, all type of searches are going to come up. So now I can get your EIN number for $75. I can get your EIN number for $80, $100. It's free. It's free. If you want to get an EIN number, that is your tax IRS number. It is free. like I said, if you type that in, so many searches are going to come up saying you pay this amount, we can get you your EIN number. It's free. All you got to do is just plug in, type in the information that they're asking for. Make sure that when you're doing that you have the correct information. The name of your business, your address, phone number, because it's detailed information. And that number that they give you is a permanent number. If you read the information, you cannot request a copy of it. So once you are given that number, make sure you print out that application or print out that letter with your number on there. Keep that. Make plenty of copies, because it's hard to call them and ask for a duplicate. And if you read the information, they tell you that you would not receive a duplicate. So it's very hard. We have to go through all this paperwork of writing saying I lost it, and it's a hassle. So make sure when you are applying for it that you make many copies of that letter with that EIN number on it. And so that's one step. Also, because when you write the book, if you want to make money off of it, it's steps that you have to do. You just can't just upload it and that things are going to happen. There's steps, there's phases that you have to go through. So that was the first thing that I did. Got my EIN, IRS tax information done. Go to IRS.GOV, like I stated, and then from there, my next step was for me to register my business. So, and that was easy, to go to your county registrar office or wherever you live. You Google for your fictitious business. Okay, your fictitious business is going to be a name that you have created for your business. So you want to file for a fictitious business name that is in your area. And then from there you can get a business license. So you would have to go to your city hall or city planning or county office to apply for a business license. So you have to get all these things in order to be legit. And from there, then we were able to upload my printed manuscript on Kindle Direct Publishing. But before Kindle Direct Publishing, there was another phase that we went through. It was a two-stepper, but they had eliminated that company, and now everything is done on Kindle Direct, self-direct publishing. And from there you can you're gonna have to create an account. You're gonna need to have a username, password to create an account with Kindle Direct self-publishing. And then from there, after you do that, you're able to upload your manuscript, and if it is appropriate and if it is approved, then they will allow you to upload it to that. And then after you do that, they're going to give you the option to have it placed on Amazon and placed on other platforms. And with self Kindle, they give you this number here on your book. They give you this this right here, which is called, let me see, I'll show you. Trying to figure it out. Okay. This right here. The Q&R code right here, the barcode. That barcode is it's an identification that your books, it's called the IRS.GOV number, and that is the identification that your books are have been printed and uploaded with Kindle Desktop Publishing. And Kindle Desktop Publishing has an agreement. I don't want to say agreement, but they're in association with Amazon, with Amazon, where you can upload your books there. And my book cover, this right here, I got that from Fiverr, Fiverr. And like I said, these books were done in 2016. So I selected Fiverr for my book cover, and I told them exactly what I wanted, and they were able to produce. And the fee was really small. It must have been, I don't know, maybe $9-10 for the book cover. So that's what I did. And then from there, this book, my first book was narrated. ACX is a platform where people are professional and they have your books on audio, because some people like to have audio. So my first book is on audio, which is manipulation, and I believe the children's book is on audio as well. So ACX is another platform that's in agreement with Amazon, where you can have your books on audio, and you can also have them, let me see, audio and for uploading. And what else can I tell you about printing the books? My first book, I had an index. I had looked at another book to see how other books were developed, and my first book had an index. I had an index in my first book, listing the pages, the titles. I did a acknowledgement page. Yeah, I did an introduction page. If you can see that. And I did an acknowledgement page. But this one does not have an index. So, and for pricing, at first I had it at $9.99, and then one of my friends was like, that's too much. So I think I lowered the price on my books to, I think $6.99, because they were like all at $9.99. So I had dropped the price to $6.99 on my books. But they have a guideline on where you can begin and end as far as the pricing of your book. And trying to think of what else that I can share with you. Yeah, so there's, if I think of something else that I can share with you. Oh yeah, for your business license, I think it's every 3 years where you have to pay to keep that license, fictitious business license with the ours is called the county registrar office. So it's like every 3 years you have to pay that fee. Now for your business license fee, I think that's I believe that's a yearly fee, but it depends on what area what state you live in, you would have to contact your city hall or wherever you purchase or wherever you have to obtain a business license. And so, like I said, the Chamber of Commerce, contact them, see what they can offer you. Ask if they have mentors that are available, and they should, because that's where you need to start if you want to start off with a business. But for a book, you don't have to do that, but you can. I got on board just in time because the lady that was my mentor at the school, she no longer works there. She said, Zena, I am not going to be here anymore. So I started writing everything down that I could that she taught me. So they couldn't find anyone to replace her because no one knew how to self-publish books. And I know that for you to get a book published, it's expensive. It is expensive. So I mean, I was very fortunate and very blessed to meet Janice Grass. Her name is Janice Grass. She was my mentor at the university, and the school was called the Long Beach City College, and they had a business section, and it was under the Business of Administration of, I believe, of California. Small Business Administration, yes, that's what it was called, and they were connected with the college. So that's why I was going over there, take those classes over there and meet with her. And another thing, what was I gonna say? Another thing is, okay, it's my mind. But yes, so I hope this has been helpful. If you have any other questions regarding how to get started on writing books, you can reach out to me. Another thing, as far as promoting the book, some people had me come and bring my books and to showcase my books, and that was great. You can do that, because if you don't stay on top of it on Amazon, that your books can be, pushed in the back. So when I first started, yes, I did a lot of promoting of my books. So I wish you the best. If you have any details, or you need some more information on how to get started, you can reach out to me. Leave me some comments in the links. So I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry that I don't have my other books with me. They're, I have to buy more so I can have more on hand. So I don't have any. This is all that I have right now, is these three that these children books. So I hope this was helpful, and best of luck. Start writing. First thing you got to do is start writing. Get something written out. Type it up. Type it so you can have it. Okay. Take care. God bless.